Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Hope you're all doing well on this beautiful Friday morning in mid-July. Today we have only got one news topic to cover, but it is an absolute banger of a news story because the GPUs are coming, boys. That's right. This news story is pretty big because graphics cards are flooding the market over in China due to recent crackdowns from them. So we're going to talk about what's going on, how much these cards are selling for, should you buy them? Probably not. They're used mining cards. Why is this all happening and where are we going in the future with it, and how is it affecting cryptocurrency markets and all that stuff? So let's get fired into the news. Did you just finish building a sweet gaming rig only to have this happen to you? Not to worry, because your CD Key has you covered with Windows 10 Pro licenses for under $18. And if you head over there right now, you could save 20% off with my code JPD20 at checkout. You'll receive your key within seconds, and then just click the start button and type activate to find the Windows activation screen, and all you got to do then is paste your code in. For more info as well as that coupon code, be sure to check out the links down in the description below. So yeah, we'll try to make this one quick. I was about to go hit the gym before we started today's video, but decided to hit the devil's lettuce instead. So we'll get fired right into it, not waste any more of you guys' time. As I said, China is taking action against cryptocurrency mining over on Guru 3D, and the miners are ditching their RTX cards and Radeon cards for €300, which is only like one variant is going for that, obviously. The prices vary, as you'll see here in a moment. But yeah, China's been cracking down over the... they've been talking about cracking down on it for a while, and China will basically come in and they'll put in some sort of like new regulations, and things will kind of die down for a bit. But then, a few months later, it'll kind of die down, like I said, and the cryptocurrency market will pick right back up with the GPU mining and everything like that. But China's been trying to make a lot of changes from within the country for possibly potential nefarious reasons. Not everything is super wholesome, but at the end of the day, if you want a graphics card, that really probably doesn't matter too much to you. It's more so about why and how and when and how much you can get these cards for. So as you can see in these images from over on Chinese like eBay type of website where people are selling products, you can see tons of laptops here. Well, it says it has RTX 3060 in there, selling for 6,850 Chinese, what is it, renminbi? Yes, renminbi? I think that's what it is, renminbi. Why don't you call it Chinese dollars? We're just going to call it Chinese dollars. Or Dosh. We'll call it Dosh. So yeah, tons of laptops. Let's see what else we got here. Piles and piles of graphics cards just sitting there. And then there was one sheet with the prices, but it doesn't want to switch to it. There we go. So yeah, you can see here a bunch of different types of cards, different variants. 3060, 3060 Ti. Based on my conversions, a 3060 for €2,500. That's going for like close to like $400 US dollars. An RTX 3080 for $5,500. I did the conversion on that, and it was $848. So an RTX 3080 for $848 is not terrible. I think that would be a pretty good price for a brand new RTX 3080 right now in the current market. That'd be a great price currently. But the fact is, these are not brand new cards. These cards have been mining for who knows how long, possibly since the cards first came out. So there's a very good likelihood someone can buy these things secondhand, and the thing's going to die 6 months down the road, or it can end up lasting you for years. If you buy a mining card and it lasts you that long, good for you. But I honestly would not advise it, and I'm not really expecting these cards to end up on, being sold in the West anyway. I could be wrong on that though, but I would assume they're just going to be probably resold throughout China. So, of course, if all the cryptocurrency miners in China are selling off all their graphics cards, that should mean that we should see the standard inventories start to bounce back if they're not buying as many cards. So that's really kind of where we're going with this, is that even though they're selling their cards, which maybe we don't want to buy, new cards that are being manufactured, hopefully they're not going to be buying them as much, at least for now, until maybe I'm sure some of the bigger operations will be able to shift over to maybe going to other countries, other territories, where things are more tenable, and as long as they can afford it and it's cost effective for them to keep doing it that way, and just kind of probably have these regulations chase them around all over the world. Now, why are these cryptocurrency miners in China completely freaking out? Well, China, like I said, they've been cracking down on it. I'm over on CNBC right now, who did some thorough reporting on this, so I'm going to be quoting them. In May, China banned financial institutions and payment companies from providing crypto-related services. In June, there were mass arrests in China of people suspected of using cryptocurrencies in nefarious ways. That same month, regulators dialed up the pressure on banks and payment businesses to stop providing cryptocurrency services, and Weibo, the Twitter of China, suspended crypto-related accounts. So China has really been cracking down on this stuff, getting where they have to in the banks, on social media, shutting down all the places that they use for their transactions, because their main concern is that this is being used for mostly nefarious purposes, criminal underworld, Chinese mafia, whatever you want to call it, Yakuza. I know that's Japan, but you know what I mean. But there's a lot of theories about, why China would want to come after that. Another theory is that China wants to come out with their own form of digital currency in the next few years. So obviously they're not going to want any competitors for that within China, because China doesn't really like competitors. They like to have everything sort of locked down. Like you go to China, China has their own Google, they have their own Facebook, they have their own Twitter, which are not Twitter or Facebook or whatever. They have their own things. So it would make sense why they'd want to have their own exclusive digital cryptocurrency or digital currency. I didn't read that it was actually a cryptocurrency, but a digital currency. So we'll have to go with that for right now, as my WhatsApp is going off my computer. I was bad and I didn't turn it off. Now, you would think that this has massively affected the price of Bitcoin, but actually, no, it's kind of stayed pretty stable-ish as I was looking at it here. It's definitely not as high as it was a few months ago, but it has started to kind of bounce back a bit. It was like in the 50,000s a while ago. It was 33,000 about a weekish a few days ago, and then it did come down initially a couple on the 8th, but it started to kind of come back up, and it's only dropped down by like maybe $600. So in terms of Bitcoin, $600 drop is really not that big. It looks way more drastic on this thing than it actually is. If we zoomed it out to a year, it probably wouldn't look that much. Okay, it kind of looks like a bit, but this is really like the last week right there, but this has been going on for months, so it's really not that bad. It's only like $600. But yeah, so that's happening. Really great news, I think, for gamers, obviously, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So yeah, I would be very, very wary during this time, even if you are living in the Western world, in either Europe or the United States, Canada, whatever. If you see used graphics cards on eBay right now, I would be very, very cautious. Check where they're coming from. If it's coming from China, I would not. No, not at all. That would be bad news bears. And they may have ways of getting around that. Maybe they could ship them over here and then have them sold from the United States from a shipping center, like drop shipping or whatever. I think that's what drop shipping is. But yeah, just be careful if you're looking at the used market at all on eBay, and I am going to have to keep an eye on that too, and maybe do a follow-up video next week. I'm going to be very curious to look at the used market on eBay over the course of the next few days, as this is all kind of brand new and just starting to happen, and sort of see where the trends go with the prices here in the US and stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend, and I will catch you guys next time for another video. And leave thumbs up, subscribes, all that good stuff. And it's coming home. Ta-da!